Hello.
Two
2
days to go.
You can count them on
to
2
date.
fingers or 2 hands.
Oh, you could. That's true.
1.
Yeah. I'm freaking out.
Why are you freaking out,
Freaking
Amelia?
out.
Why are you freaking out, Amelia?
Freaking out.
Why are you freaking out, Amelia?
Because we went in today for the 39-week appointment because I couldn't get in earlier, 2 days before the due date. And we did
we swiped some membranes.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't.
No, you did not.
You're obedient.
Dr. Giorgio did.
She's lovely.
She is very lovely. And I'm so glad he got to come this time because he's been barely able to come to any of the appointments because of COVID and everything. So I'm so glad they let you come today. And we were talking a lot. The head was right there. She said she twirled. She was like, we bonded. We had a moment. Not further dilated, but I am basically fully effaced at this point. And with everything that's been going on. Ripe. Such a weird word to use, but yes. With everything going on and all of the contractions that have been happening on and off, and she's already over 8 pounds and the due date is in 2 days, Dr. Giorgio suggested we induce on the due date on Friday if stripping the membrane does not push me into labor tonight or tomorrow. So we left the office and went and got a bite to eat. And that was kind of
our last date.
Hemming and hawing over it, being like, I don't know. Do we actually induce on the due date? Do we give her a few more days? They weren't going to let me go past Wednesday anyway. So I was like, do we just induce on Monday or Wednesday instead? Like, is she not ready to come out? Is that why she stopped? But because she's over 8 pounds already, it's like, you know what? We gotta.
You're small.
I'm little.
And this is a bigger baby.
When you hit 40 weeks, as we've talked about before, the effectiveness of the placenta can start to diminish. And especially if you are over 35 and, just all these other little things, high risk. And so we were like, okay. And she went, the hospital may not have availability. They'll be calling shortly. I said, okay.
Then they called.
And then they called.
They have availability.
And we're scheduled for 7 a.m. on Friday morning.
The 22nd.
And I'm panicking. So she, unless I go into labor tonight or tomorrow, which they strip those membranes and I am feeling things. So it might happen tonight or it might happen tomorrow.
Somehow you end up with a longer labor than you had last time, which was very unlikely.
That won't happen. Yeah. That's not how that works.
No, I'm just saying, like, date-wise, it'll either be super late tonight, early tomorrow morning.
Or it will be sometime in the next 48 hours, basically. And
48
I'm freaking
72.
out!
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I mean, it's a good freaking out, but it's also like
there's a lot to do between now and then.
There's so much to do between now and then. And it's like, is this the right call? Is this? And you've been so wonderful and supportive, being like, it's your body, your choice. But also he reminded me as we were leaving the doctor's office, when it's a huge life decision and I'm wavering like, oh my gosh, was that the right thing to do?
It's typically the right thing to do.
So she'll be a Libra like me because the 22nd is the last day of Libra-ness. I really did like the sound of the 24th or 26th, but
like that matters.
22nd.
Libra.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Astrological symbols.
It's
it didn't matter as much as you may ascribe meaning.
Even though I knew I was going to go into labor imminently, like really at any time, the fact that now it's happening on Friday. I'm all nervous. I'm really nervous. How are you?
Yeah, look,
I mean, I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
I think it's often said that moms become parents when they get pregnant. Fathers become parents when they meet their child.
When they see the baby.
I would argue that's only for the first child. Mm-hmm. I think once you've had a kid, I think you realize what you can and can't control. The only thing I'm really concerned or interested in is just to feel that swell within my heart, within my soul, as like I meet this new person.
Yeah, right? We're both very emotional right now. Yeah. So I got a show in case I do go into labor tonight, and I did get a request yesterday for a bump update. This could be the last. Whoa, I am so pregnant.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a lot of belly. That is so firm. Dear Lord.
I know, I'm Braxton Hicksting right now. I'm kind of contracting at the moment. Wow. So there she is. Whew. Little heart on the belly.
Yeah.
And we have to take a moment to give a shout out. We got a little distracted yesterday between his cold and everything we were talking about.
My team at Heller Coley Reed of Long and Foster threw an impromptu baby sprinkle surprise for Amelia, Lila, and myself.
On our front porch.
From patio.
On the front patio.
And it was overwhelming.
Completely
lovely,
unexpected.
Sweet.
Lila went, oh my goodness. And they had a couple big sister presents just for her, which was so special. Yeah. And just from the bottom of our hearts, everyone at Heller Coley Reed, thank you just so much. It was beyond anything we could have thought.
Zelda, Jamie, Lee, Kathleen, Jordan, Lisa, Steve, Ian, Aurora, Adrian, Greg, Valerie, and everyone else who and Carolyn, everyone else who contributed.
Thank you.
overwhelmed.
So much. It really does mean
melts
the
my
world
heart.
to us that you guys, one, have welcomed him into this work family, and that he's lucky enough to be at a work family like this, to shower us with such love
And generosity.
for her and generosity. It really blew us away. So we just wanted to say
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much. Ovia.
Oh.
Oh.
O-V.
Kind of disappointed we just started doing that like 3 or 4 days ago, because it's fun.
It's good.
I like it.
We can retroactively reshoot.
Just pop it in on all the other ones. 2.
0 weeks, 2 days.
2.
And this is probably the most, I mean, this whole countdown's been really accurate.
It's been super accurate. Daily development.
Baby Rosenwach is ready to meet you. See, she's ready. Are you ready to meet her? Newborns can recognize familiar sounds they heard in the womb, so taking an extra little time to chat with Baby Rosenwach can help you start to meet her a little bit early.
Aww.
We're so excited to meet you, baby girl.
My goodness.
We'll see you on Friday.
Super soon. Episiotomy, what is it? Something you don't want unless you absolutely have to. So that's when they
Cheesy
actually
fast.
cut. I know. But healing from an episiotomy can be harder than healing from a tear, depending on how much you tear.
Especially how much you poop because it groans.
And it just, ew. Oh, I didn't think of that. Like, it's just,
Sally.
An episiotomy may be used when delivering a large baby, which she is definitely bigger.
Well, I mean, large for you.
Large
She's
for
actually not
me.
large on the scale of
Yeah,
babies.
large baby, or to accelerate the delivery of a baby that has a concerning heart rate. Yes, and I said this with Lila, and we'll say it, we have to type up the birth plan.
We do.
Like, oh, hi. Look, see him moving? If something happens during delivery and they need to get her out fast, whether it's an episiotomy, emergency C-section, though I really don't want that, but if I have to, if something happens to her, get her out.
Yep.
Do what you gotta do to make sure she is okay. I, of course, would prefer to go the all natural,
All vaginal.
all vaginal way.
We're
and just
already
get her out.
We're already out past natural.
Oh, that's true, because it's going to be induced. Just like Lila, you know.
And you're already stripped.
And I was stripped.
So we're out past natural already.
That's true. Well, yeah, I guess so.
We already have
But the
we've
most
already had
natural
one
way
medical
that I
intervention.
can be
Vaginal.
natural at this point.
Is vaginal.
Yes.
You can do vaginal without, you might even yet do without an epidural. I don't see that happening. But
No, because
Pitocin makes it a
Pitocin can
little
make it
more
more intense.
intense.
I was saying that to him in there, almost in tears, honestly.
I think you just were in tears.
Part of me wants to go on my own tonight or tomorrow, so I can experience the feeling of the difference of being induced versus when it actually just goes in naturally, because Pitocin can make your contractions way more intense. And I already take after my mother and do triple peak contractions, which I wish I could, big cramp. Wish I could fully explain what a triple peak contraction feels like. And I remember in LA, one of the nurses in the second shift, I don't remember her name, but she was so sweet, the one with the smile, the really big smile. She was like, oh my gosh, and she's looking at the monitor. She went, I've heard of triple peak contractions. I kind of thought they were an urban legend. I've never seen one before. I've never seen a woman do this. She was like, how are you doing this? And I was like, I don't know. So knowing that the Pitocin can make it more intense, I got emotional going, well, maybe she will go in on her own. I'm cramping like crazy since the doctor's appointment this morning.
Yeah, well, let me know if we should start a timer.
I was gonna say it may go in on its own before, but if not, it's happening Friday. Nutrition tips.
Eat.
Eat a lot. Vitamin B12 can be found in meat, poultry, fish, and dairy, and is needed to form red blood cells for cell metabolism, for a healthy nerve function, and to produce DNA. Yes, and after baby is born, it's always good to up that for yourself and baby through breast milk as well.
Mm-hmm.
Activity tips. Even if you've never been much of a pedicure person, consider going in for one. My mom treated me to one here at the house just last week. Many women say it feels amazing at this point in pregnancy. Of course, you probably can't see your toes right now, but that's not the point. I never full mooned out. Like I can tilt back and see, but if I stand upright, can't see toes.
Is what they used to call it, full mooning.
Full mooning.
I think I'm just showing somebody your tushy when you say that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Baby Santa!
For one of the last few times.
Did your baby arrive?
No, but we got a plan.
But it's imminent, guys. It's happening. Arriving at the hospital. What to expect? Pack a bag well before your due date. Well, we didn't do it well before, but we are fully packed now. You and your partner should prepare a bag with the items you will need. Map out the most direct route to the hospital or birth center.
I should do that.
Yeah. Find out where to park. The hospital's going to call and tell us that, oh, you have the hiccups. Hi. They're going to call and tell us where we should park. Take a tour, which we can't do during COVID. unfortunately.
Which I thought would have been over by now.
Yeah, me too. Complete paperwork. I've done the vast majority of the paperwork, but there is some additional you have to do upon arrival. But all of the pre-stuff I have taken care of. Know the signs of labor. At some point before your due date, the caregiver should give you a specific set of instructions for when she'll want to hear from you, and at what point she'll advise you to head to the hospital. What do I do when I get to the hospital? Keep in mind that if you're have a baby. Oh, that feels nice. What happens when you get to the hospital depends on your individual situation and hospital policy, and often the time of day as well. Yes, they want us there at 7 a.m. on Friday, which means she'll be born. She'll be born in the afternoon, probably.
Probably.
Whew. And then to talk
you
about other stuff.
You get to plan your last meal.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Well, I was saying there is kind of a little perk because Dr. Giorgio was going, it's a little different, and you get to the hospital, you're not in labor yet. I actually enjoyed that with Lila because we got to kind of have our last day and night at home, watch a movie, shower. I remember talking to Lila in the shower, pack, and then we had to leave for the hospital at 2 a.m. with her. So there is something where it's not that rush of, oh my gosh, I'm in labor. And you bring everything in and you can set everything up. There is an aspect of a calmness about that, which I liked.
Yeah.
But I also do want to experience the other way, if that makes sense.
My only concern is Lila in the morning. That little, making sure that handoff makes sense.
I know. Well, we're going to have to say goodnight and goodbye to her tomorrow night at bedtime is what we're going to have to do. Unless she's up at 5 a.m. like she did this morning. Oh, that's true. We'll have to figure that out. Thank you to my parents for taking her and being with her for the weekend while we're doing this.
And happy early anniversary.
Yeah,
this is your anniversary.
I hope you like your present.
We're not getting you anything
This is your
else.
present this year.
That is it.
That's it. What happens next? Oh, walks you through the whole thing. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff when you first get to the hospital and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is long, so I'm not going to read all of it.
Good talk.
But there's a very good article here of what to expect when you get to the hospital. I can't believe this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew it was coming. We've been counting down. But all of a sudden, it's actually go time. I'm a little panicked, but excited. 2 days to go. This might be the last one you see us till she's here. We'll see. Subscribe up here.
Watch down here. Hit the like button, the bell for notifications. If we don't see you tomorrow, we will see you with a new little bundle of joy.
Well, we'll introduce you to her when she arrives. Send in those questions and comments and good vibes. And thank you to everybody who contributed to the playlist. I cannot wait to listen to it. I'm so excited. Holy cow. If this is the last one, thank you for going on this journey with us. And we will keep you posted.
Bye.